Hey there, the following is a clip from an interview I recently did with Pace Morby on my other show, 1501. If you want to watch that whole interview, I'll leave a link to that in the description below. But I thought it'd be great to post this little piece on Petroelectric because you know I had to ask Pace what kind of cars he is driving, and he's got some dope rides and a really cool story to go along with one of them. So I hope you enjoy.
I also bought my dream truck, and I spent a bunch of money on that. I bought the new 2024 Toyota Prius. I guess those are the things I would ball out with. But
you know what? I'm a car guy too, and I don't hate the new Prius. I actually kind of like it.
Bro, it's so sick.
There was another truck though. Are you come off as like a Ford Raptor guy?
I have never had a Raptor until this year.
Yep, there you go.
I was an F-150 guy for a long time, and then I got an F-350 because I have an Airstream. So I'm like, all right, I need the F-350. I decked it out. It's all lifted and just gorgeous truck. And then the Raptor R came out, and I was like, "Oh
man, you got the good one."
I'm like, "Okay, now I'm ready for the Raptor." So I have a Raptor R, an F-350, and then I don't know why I got so obsessed about this car, but I got obsessed about a Cadillac Blackwing, a CT5 Blackwing.
Oh, I just saw one of those in Vegas. It was in this like cool blue color, and it was like, damn, that's a good looking car.
Yeah, so I got that car. It sits in my garage. I put 3,000 miles on it. What it was is Big Boy right here from Outcast, right behind me.
Yep.
Him and I became friends a couple of years ago, and we owned some property together. And he came out to speak at one of my events. His manager's like, "Yo, Pace." Like,
I used to work with his manager. That's funny.
Yeah,
I worked
Ash
at Live
is so
Nation.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ash is so dope. I love Ash. So Ash is like, "Hey, what are you gonna pick up, Big Boy?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll probably use my wife's Escalade." He's like, "Bro, we're not using your wife's Escalade to pick up Big Boy. He's the #1 record. Like him and Andre sold their album has sold more records than anybody else. Yeah, what are you doing picking him up in your wife's car?" And I was like, "Well, shit. I guess I'll pick him up in my truck or my Prius." And he's like, "We are not doing that. Order a driving service, right?" So I started thinking about it. I'm like, why don't I have a nice car that I could pick up people in, right?
Yeah.
So I ended up justifying the Blackwing. So I only use the Blackwing to pick people up from the airport, but it also is not really that kind of car. It's like a freaking, 800 horsepower speedster. So,
well, it's a good sign too, because where I saw the Blackwing, it was parked out front at valet at the Venetian. So, when the valet puts the car out front, that's the car. So
yeah, that is the car. So it's a hard car to get. So I got that. And honestly, dude, I drive my Prius most of the time, my Raptor maybe 100 miles a month, and then my F-350 is what I drive my family around in.